We're just doing an interview. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot for everything.
Thank you, thank you. SHAMc is Safety Harbor Arts and Music Center. Thank goodness it has an acronym or whatever you call that, because Safety Harbor Arts and Music Center is super long.
We set up a nonprofit about, it's probably been 2 years already now, just to kind of build a center that would bring art and music, and people can write in, and yoga and anything that's artistic, and it'll be a space that anybody can use for free.
SHAMc is such an incredibly awesome project, both for the Safety Harbor community but also for the entire area. And the plans involving both art and workshops and music and concerts, plus, you know, working with children as well, it's just such a wonderful thing to happen.
It's going to bring people from other areas to discover this little city, and it will make the other businesses in town thrive.
I really think the building will be an international phenomenon, because I don't know of anything like this with this much glitz to it.
In a creative space, I think you can nurture creativity a lot better if the space you're in is something cool rather than this, you know, like a classroom or something like that.
We enjoy being here. You cannot be unhappy and be here.
And there's some men coming too. We got the women folk working today.
I was gonna say, is Eric coming?
There isn't a paid person on staff. It's 100% volunteer run. So even if at some point like a director gets paid, it won't be us, it would be somebody else. So it's super important to our organization because it is all volunteer, everything. Just with the volunteers that want to help. You sent out an email yesterday or something and say we'd like to grout and do panels tomorrow. So today we had, you know, 10 or 12 people show up, you know, short notice that'll be willing to grout.
Everybody touched all of this stuff that's around here. We had the vision, but and then we orchestrate the application, but the helping make the parts is like calling like, all cars.
Yeah. The Art and Music Center is not even open. I mean, we already have a really strong base of you know, supporters and people that have helped on the center, and you know, kind of all walk, you know, little kids to, you know, we've had a couple 80-year-old people help us.
We've met so many really nice people from every different walk of life that you could imagine. And these are all friends mainly of Todd and Carolinda. So they've all gotten us together into big groups, and now we've extended our friend base.
Carolinda's a great networker.
Oh, she is.
She is.
She'll put out a call for volunteers, and people will come over, they'll write, and they'll say, well, I'm not artistic, I don't want to, you know, do a mosaic. And then it's like, okay, well, all you have to do is the borders. And then the next time they're here, they get a little more creative, and then the next time they want to do one whole panel by themselves.
It's all this wonderful process that people become involved in. And Girl Scout groups might come, or Boy Scout groups, and all kinds of people want to help with this. And then once they get to see what they've created up on the walls of the actual music center, the Arts and Music Center will be amazing.
They're bringing a way for people to express their creativity and for people to be a part of creativity even if they don't feel they're creative. And the way they worded it was that SHAMc is going to be whatever people want it to be, and I love that idea. So it can be constantly moving and changing.
We're not big planners, so it's always just an organic, everything we do is a very organic journey. So it's
Which
like
all the people around us right now don't want that organicness. And we're like, this is what we do.
We never do any drawings for anybody. It's like, can you know, some clients would always ask, can you do a drawing? And it's like, well, we don't really work like that. We'll just make a piece of artwork. If you like it, we'll put it up. If you don't like it, someone else will buy it. But they always end up liking what we do.
They're so childlike in their view of the world, how beautiful the sunrise or sunset is, or seeing a bird or whatever, you know, and they see art in it all. So I love that.
You've got to enjoy what you do for a living, because we meet a lot of people that, you know, they make a lot of money but they're miserable in their jobs. And then you know, we've been happy doing artwork and that for a long time.
Todd and Carolinda have been a part of this area since they were young children, and everybody who's here knows about them, watch them grow up, watch them become big in our whole country, and yet they're still hometown people,